If you are watching this video, that means I guess either you are looking for test driven development or you are looking for microservice API or both. That means developing microservice API via TDD. Why not? Because test driven development is highly on demand these days. Hence, either the existing software professional or the freshers is expected to harness this skill. This trend has a lot of cost benefit behind it, and that is the reason why all the companies are looking for this skill when they are out in the market for hiring. The common benefits are like quality software, easy maintenance, reduced or no dependencies on individual engineers who actually develop the software, changes accepted at any stage, stable software, stable production deployment, reduced life issues. So, myself Satender Kumar, and I am a TDD based software developer who have experience of 3 to 4 years in developing a microservice via test driven development. Not only microservice but also Angular based applications. But in this one, we are going to look for microservice APIs. And by the end of this book, you'll be able to master yourself with skills like Spring Boot, Swagger, Cucumber, Mockito. Rest assured is a bonus one because this helps you to create a automation testing to test your APIs. So that means if you are an automation tester or a technical developer, this books helps you with both. Basically, there are a lot of materials available online for test driven development or microservice APIs, but they have not gone beyond Hello World. But this book is not about Hello World. This book is clearly a hands on experience for developing a complete app via test driven development. So let's review this book. So, what we have got in this book. The book clearly states what its target audience. Target audience are freshers, engineering students, or technical software professionals looking to master test driven development, or even aspiring to write a production quality code by a design by test to reduce the business risk. So basically, you can see that this book gives you a pure experience based content to solve a medium to complex story in agile sprint manner, right from acceptance test, integration test to JUnit Mockito. Which one needed to quickly master TDD and BDD? So basically, this book goes in a flow by solving one complex story, which we always do as a part of our sprint in normal commercial software development. And then this also helps you to develop the thinking of designing the test so that you are not tempted to write the production code and cover it with the test. So test driven development is a concept. So we have to tweak our thinking a bit so that we are not tempted to write the production code, but we are tempted to write a quality test. And when you execute that test, it will tell you what to write the production code. Isn't it interesting? So let's move ahead. So in this one, this gives you a complete, concise, to the point structure, thinking, way to break the problem in chunks by test design, which derive your next step of production code development. It shows how each line of your production code contains safety net in terms of test, right? So if you see the content, so what you see is this is the three area where you will find little bit of theory. Then you are welcomed with a problem statement, which is a medium and complex size story. And then what are the prerequisite in order to solve that? That means machine requisite. And what are the key coding activities we are going to do? And as well as once our app is ready, we are also going to make one automation testing to test that. And then there are big word alerts. Big word alerts gives you some hand-on concepts, which is very useful when you are going to face any kind of interviews or anything. As promised, this is the theory, all of the theories what you find in this book. And then you are welcomed with the problem itself is explained in a agile way. So that means you have a problem statement 1, and then in the second page, In the second page, you are going to have a sequence diagram which is explaining your problem. That means this is the app which you are going to develop, and this is the third party interaction which you are going to do as a part of your app. And then your app implements the business logic and returns the response to the user. So what are the business logic they are going to implement? So basically these are the acceptance criteria which you are going to implement. So throughout this book you will see that this complete app will be developed, and once you buy this book, so what you can expect is I can give you a skeleton project, or you can always go to spring.io, and as explained here, go and download one Spring Boot project and start. Or if you have any kind of issues, I'll share with you a skeleton project which will contain this structure, and then you can start going one by one. This is around 3 to 5 hours of exercise. So either you can break it in one hour per day, or 2 hours and 3 hours, and 2 days you can just end up developing the complete app with test driven development. You will see that in this book we have also written the test. That means first of all how we are going to design our Cucumber test. So what are the dependencies for those Cucumber tests? This is all latest. That means we are going to use Cucumber Java 8, which is very hot in the market. And then we are going to write our acceptance criteria test, how we are going to write our feature, and then see after the writing the feature we are also going to execute that test. And then based on the results what we get as a part of execution, once we get as a part of execution, then only we are going to develop our next step in the test. And then after developing the next step in the test, we'll again execute it, and then it will tell you what to write in your production code, right? So basically that way we are going to write our production code for this test driven development. So basically this book is quite handy, and then this book just contains 71 pages. That means effectively it is just a 60 to 55 page of pure hands-on development. So where can you get these books? You can get the hard copies on FlipKart, Amazon, and then you can also have ebook which is on Pothi. And after buying this book, you can always tag me in case you want any kind of skeleton projects or any kind of help. If you want, you can always contact me on Twitter, and I always monitor it, so we'll be able to help you. So let's see what happens in the Amazon. So in the Amazon, if you just type amazon.in and then go and type my name, so you'll see that it has started appearing. So you'll find there are 3 books from me. So this is like for the Angular guys who want to master Jasmine, that means designing Angular page completely by test driven development, or you are going to design microservice APIs completely by test driven development. So this is a hard copy, it's only cost $2.99. So basically there is no charge for my writing, but it's only to cover hosting my book on Amazon and the paper cost to cover. So these are easy books, easy available to all kind of people, whoever wants to learn and enhance their skill. And same thing you can do it on the FlipKarts. In the FlipKart also, if you're a fan of FlipKart, not of Amazon, the book is available there as well. And then the book is also available at my publisher's website, where you get your ebook just for 99 rupees. So if you don't like hard copy, you can always go for ebooks, which is much cheaper. This is just a 99 rupees for any one of the book, either it is Amazon. So these are the hard copies, and here you have a microservice APIs design, that means 99 rupees. So it's just a book for everyone.